I please have your attention? I need all of you to stop what you're doing and listen.
It's the Bar Rated Podcast.
This world still got a chance. Yeah!
The president in 1981. Which Star Wars episode was the destruction about to run? Grab the smartest friends, you know it's time to start the game. R-rated trivia, we're here to train your brain.
Afternoon, everybody. Happy Monday. It's me. My name is Barris. I am from here, from Bar Rated Entertainment. A trivia host, content creator, and an all-around good guy. And we're coming at you live with our live Monday game. Unfortunately, Rob Goldberg can't help us tonight because he's out. He's out looking for spots to shoot people with arrows. So hopefully, that spot will be solidified soon. You guys will be able to go down there and play because the winner of this game will get a free pass to play Arrow Dodge, which is coming to a place near you, hopefully in New Hartford very soon. And I am joined with Colt. Colt's here every week. Say hi, Colt.
What's up? Happy Monday.
Yeah, just the two of us today. Left us in charge. We're like, all right.
The patients are running the asylum.
Yep.
As they say.
As the patients are running the asylum. The inmates are running the ward, as they say. But we're still going to give you a regular trivia game. It's actually a game I created. I don't remember when, some months ago. One of my random games from a bar rated, Brains and Brews trivia game that I do Wednesday nights at City's Team and Marlboro Tavern. Ooh, actually, I do have something to talk about Marlboro Tavern. And I'll talk about that later. You'll also be joined by Frankie, everyone's favorite Lagamore. She will give us some insight about what's going on in her world. Also, we'll go over the schedule. We'll do our game, and I'll talk about a movie I watched over the weekend, which I was told by a lot of people that I haven't watched it at my age that I haven't watched this movie yet, and what took me so long. But it's I was very well. I'll let you know all about it. It is a holiday themed movie too. Also, it is a Halloween movie, but I'll get into that in a minute. But yeah, let's talk about what's going on this week. This week we're gonna have plenty of trivia games. We'll go over our schedule in a little bit. And how many plays are you doing this week, Colt?
2, I think.
How
many games?
I'm doing my 4 as usual. Tomorrow I'm at Parkville. What I should have done is put my I have a special game that I'm doing this Wednesday down at Marlboro Tavern. I am doing Harry Potter trivia.
Sweet.
Unfortunately, I didn't put the banner up because it did not occur to me to do so. I don't know why.
I have a pretty exciting game on Wednesday as well.
Oh, what's that?
Look at that. It's going to be a grand return. The place I've been longer than any. Eli's on Whitney, Hamden. It's this Wednesday. It's finally happening. It's been a while. It's been a summer.
Eli's is back, baby. So make sure you guys are your regulars out there. Make sure you guys are plugging in and getting down there, getting your game on, because that's going to be fun. It's always fun. It's always fun whenever Colt.
We roll the whole damn thing with that schedule up.
Yeah, let's roll that funky schedule.
Yep. You got some options tonight if you're into that.
Yeah, like
got
tonight.
Some options Tuesday.
if you're into that.
I don't know. Yeah, it's Monday night. Maybe you want to go out and get wild. We got options Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Look at all those options.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot. You can find this whole thing on BarRatedEntertainment.com. You can find it on Instagram, BarRatedENT. You can find it on Facebook even. And where can't you find us? You're not looking that hard if you can't find a schedule.
Yeah, absolutely. I was about to say the same thing. If you can't find us, you're obviously not looking. Let's see. Actually, let's see if I downloaded this real quick to see if it'll come up for a game that we'll be playing at Marlboro Tavern. this Wednesday. And I can't find my download.
I do see one in the chamber for Tuesday, so we can advertise that. Even though I don't think you're hosting this one, though.
No, I'm not. But that's coming up. Disney themed trivia. The Legitimates. That's going to be on Tuesday nights, and then Friends are the following 2 weeks later. Excuse me. That's always going to be. Friends is always a huge turnout, and Disney usually is a really good turnout too. I'm a big fan of the Disney trivia because it's so versatile, so much.
That one's a lot easier to dress up for. I couldn't figure out Friends. People are like, wear every jacket you own, and that doesn't sound good. Sounds like a bad idea.
Doesn't sound. I never really watched the show until I had to like do trivia for it. So I'm not really sure what. I mean, you dress up as Marcel or dress up as a sandwich, Barker Lounger.
Yeah. Get the
dress
little...
up as a smelly cat.
Yeah.
You always see people wearing like the excuse me, the whatever shirt, Central Perk shirts and stuff like that.
Be really ambitious and put a Thanksgiving turkey on your head with sunglasses.
Oh, that'd be dope. I mean, and dance around a little. Oh, people like turkey heads. Let's see what's gonna. Oh, okay, it did download. All right, so I'm gonna see if this will play real quick. I'm not sure if you're gonna be able to hear any sounds, but this is this Wednesday, October 5th. Trivia theme games at Marble Tavern. This Wednesday, come check out the most epic fantasy series ever. All 8 movies and all 7 novels included in Harry Potter trivia. Wednesday, October 5th. Game starts at 6 p.m. Hosted by me, Barris Malfoy. Hosted by me, Barris Malfoy.
That was kind of terrifying. Yeah.
That's so cringe. But yeah, that's gonna be this Wednesday down at Marble Tavern. We're doing a lot of themes there, you know, because it's getting colder out. A lot of people like the themes down there. And unfortunately, I won't be there the following week. But yeah, this Wednesday, if you're in the Harry Potter, you live in the Marlborough area, come check it out. Marlborough, East Hampton, what else is over there? Colchester, Glastonbury, Portland. Yeah, come check it out. It's always a good time and really, really good food and drinks.
Portland, Oregon.
Not Portland, Oregon, or Portland, Maine. Even though I will be in Portland, Maine the following week. Ironic. But yeah. So we got that out the way. We talk about our schedule. You know what? We need to talk about let's talk about our favorite Lagamore, Frankie, who this week has some new information for us.
Well, about that. She found out I'm going to New York Comic Con, and I think she's got it in her head that she's coming with.
Oh, no.
I haven't broke it to her yet that she doesn't, like, I can't take her on the train, so. But she is getting ready, making her little cosplays, and she told me to just use an old one. So, you know what? There was an episode, maybe 5 shows ago, where we did Sweeps Week, or not Sweeps, the opposite, the premiere week. So she'd mentioned all the TV shows, all the iconic shows that started. So we're going to play that one again.
Ooh.
And yeah, you know what? This is a good one. So enjoy, Frankie. Here she is.
Everyone's favorite, the Chevy Chase show.
Brutal. She is not going to be happy when she finds out she's not coming.
Oh, she'll go back to the angry Frankie. And
yeah,
worried
so get
about
ready
her
for that next week.
Choking you out in your sleep. All right, so looks like we got about 4 or 5 players. 5 players, looks like. I think it's about time we get started with a game. So this game was created by me. It's a random trivia game. I don't know when I made it. I couldn't really tell you. I don't think I have anything that's time sensitive. I think the first question is actually about time. I don't remember. We'll see together. But it's the same format as always. It's going to be this is going to be all multiple choice. You will not have an annoying ninth question. So all of these are multiple choice. And fun with pictures too. So without further ado, let's get into the game. Looks like our 5 players are locked, loaded, and ready. Our winner will get free passes for Aero Dodge. Well, Jim, coming to you soon. And let us begin. The faster you answer, the more points you get. The hottest fingers always win. I mean, if you're right. Kind of weird if you're not right. What was the first capital city of the United States of America? New York City, Boston, or Philadelphia? I will say it's a town I've been to.
I'm going with the answer that I don't have any logic for, but that's the reason I think it's right.
It's usually a good reason, right? America! Ooh, 4 saying New York City, 3 saying Philadelphia. The answer is New York City.
Ah, man. But Philly was the furthest from the ocean.
Philly's still logical. I mean, with all the history it has it. Aaron, the Wretched Harmony are both tied with 95 points. Tamrock's in third. Zalman and Matt Turner. And hi, Barris. Hi. How are you? Let's go to number 2.
Hi, I guess.
Which of these family members is not mentioned in the first YouTube video to reach 10 billion views? Is it Grandma Shark Doot Doot Doot, Sister Shark Doot Doot Doot, Daddy Shark Doot Doot Doot, Grandpa Shark Doot Doot Doot? Which one's not mentioned in that song?
I think I know it, but I don't know, and I don't know if I want to admit if I did know it.
Oh, good idea. Well, if you look closely at the sharks, you see one with the old,
I think I'm wrong.
Withered up teeth. Grandpa Shark. One with the glasses, Grandma Shark. And swimming with Mommy and Daddy Shark. Oh, look at that. 2 saying Grandma, 2 saying Sister, 3 saying Grandpa. There's no Sister Shark.
Man. Thought it was Grandpa Shark.
Zalman knows his baby shark because he probably plays it on repeat all night long. Aaron and the Wretched Harmony both still tied for not getting it right. Colt dropping down to 7. Number 3.
I'm tied with Matt.
You're putting together a trivia team in the middle of the ocean. You need a big brain on your team. Which of these whales has the biggest brain? Beluga whale, blue whale, sperm whale, or killer whale? Would you like to know? Would you like a hint? One of these is not a whale.
Damn it, that's the one I picked. Oh, I want to change my answer.
Okay. No, wait. Can't do that.
I have a fond beluga whale at the Mystic Aquarium that I was hanging out with.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, we're taking pictures and stuff, huh?
Mm-hmm. We hung out after hours. It was sweet. If you ever get a chance, hang out with the beluga whale.
1 hanging out with the beluga whale, 2 with the blue whale, 3 with the sperm whale, 1 picking the killer whale, which is actually
It's a dolphin.
not a whale, it's a dolphin.
Yeah.
The answer, it's a sperm whale with a big old forehead. I mean, so does a beluga whale, but nowhere near the size of a sperm whale.
Would have been
a
wrong.
big brain on sperm whale. Shout out to Krusty Krab's daughter. What's her name? Pearl? Pearl Krabs?
Yeah, Pearl, right?
She's a sperm whale. When her father's a crab. I don't see what sense that makes. But Tamrock's is down in third, Aaron's in second outright, and Zalman's in first. Let's go into the next one. Which of these people did not get married to one of their cousins? One of their own cousins. Rudy Giuliani, Charles Darwin, Albert Einstein, or Alfred Hitchcock? So 3 people actually did marry their cousins. Yeah. I don't have much to say about that. Maybe after watching too much Game of Thrones, I feel like it's okay.
Man. I just don't know.
4 saying Rudy Giuliani. 1 saying Albert Einstein. 2 saying Alfred Hitchcock. Well, your answer might surprise you. Charles Darwin actually did marry his cousin. So did Rudy Giuliani. Your answer is Alfred Hitchcock.
Got one.
Salmon getting that also with Colt. Putting Colt up in the 5th. Hi, Barris in 6th. When I see that, I keep thinking of there's a Geico commercial where a guy's explaining, a cab driver's explaining how to do the commercial. There's a little girl that goes, "Hi, Gecko.
Oh.
Hi, Barris." I don't know why I think it's so funny. Your next question, number 5. In the game of chess, what 2 pieces are used in castling? Queen and bishop, king and rook, knight and rook, rook and pawn.
I don't know, man.
You don't know your chess?
I know how to play chess. I don't know. I'm not
Oh,
quite
you don't-
sure what castling is, though.
Well, castling is when you take the blank and move it with the blank. I see. I was going to say the answer, huh? Well,
I don't think it would. I just don't understand what it is.
which one looks most like a castle?
It's the rook.
Yeah. So it's definitely the rook.
That's got to be a
And-
part of it, yeah.
Yeah, so if you clear out the bishop and the knight, and you just have that straight line between the rook and the king, you can move the king over 2 spots and then move the rook over to the other side. It's one simple move. It's called castling. It's my strategy usually.
I put
I
knight.
like to
figured a
use my
horse would be
rooks.
involved.
Big fan of my rooks. Zam,
Second
Tamrock.
last.
Second. Cole, not getting that one. Matt Turner getting that. Everyone got that one, but Wretched Harmony and Cole. Oh wait, Aaron didn't get it either. Question number 6.
Thanks for the likes, though.
believe I suffer from thalassophobia, which is spelled incorrectly, by the way.
Ted Lasso phobia.
Thalassophobia, which is the fear of what? Snakes, clowns, the ocean, or dying alone. Apparently, I didn't spell check at all on this game. Whatever word I spelled,
Is that
that's
some
the
kind of
correct
subtle
word.
hint? Ted Lasso phobia.
I'm scared of soccer coaches. Time's up. 1 saying snakes, which is ophidiophobia, I think. Clowns is
Starts with a C.
claudiophobia. But your answer is the ocean.
Man,
It's dark and it's deep and it's huge.
I should know because Finn from the show Adventure Time had that.
Oh, did he really?
Yeah. There's an episode about it.
Tamrocks and Aaron getting points here, so did Richard Harmony. Zalman holding on to that lead. Not by much. Only 66 points. Question number 7. What is the most visited museum in the world? The Louvre, the National Museum of China, the Met, or the Multimedia Art Museum?
Well, I've been to one of these, so I help if it's the answer.
I've been to one.
You been to the Louvre?
I've been
The
to
National Museum of China?
the National Museum of China.
Colorophobia.
Fear of clowns.
Because they're colorful.
Ugh, they're disgusting. 3 say the Louvre, 4 say the Met. And I have been to one of these, but not the one that's the most visited. It's the Louvre.
I just remember I couldn't get into the Met one day, so I figured that was the answer.
Because too many people were visiting at the
Yeah.
time. Yeah, that makes total sense. Zalman, Aaron, and Tamrocks. Hi, Paris. Number 8. Remember, there's no write-in question for number 9. All of these are going to be multiple choice. Number 8. Former Romanian gymnast Nadia Comaneci used what TV show theme song for her gold medal Perfect 10 routine in the 1976 Olympics?
So it's got to be before 1976.
Correct.
It's not
I
the
Love
gold-
Lucy, Wonder Woman, Young and the Restless, or The Honeymooners. When I went through the gifts, that was the only gift I could get of Nadia Comaneci as a Simpsons character.
that? I feel I can't hear the voice, but I feel like that's Paul Lynde. He's talking to.
Probably.
Saying circle gets the square.
Circle gets the square, yeah. 1 saying I Love Lucy. 3 saying Wonder Woman. 1 saying The Young and the Restless. 2 saying The Honeymooners. So after her performance in this, they renamed the TV theme show to Nadia's theme. And that is a theme to the long-running soap opera, Young and the Restless. It's like that piano ding, 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 na, 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 na. Salmon, Aaron, Tamrox, Hi Bear is getting it. Hi Bear is the only one getting that one. Let's go on to number 9. No write-in, it's multiple choice. What is a static pole? A rod found on buildings and ships' masts, a stripper pole that does spin, the official marker of the North Pole, a stripper pole that does not spin.
It's got to be one of those stripper pole answers.
Is it though?
I was hoping there was an animal in there, so I would pick that. It's like a polecat's a weasel.
Oh, like a yeah. You know what? Maybe I'll change this. 4 saying a rod found on buildings and ship masts. 2 say a stripper pole that does spin. 1 saying a stripper pole that does not spin. The rod found on building masts and ships is called a lightning rod. But this is a stripper pole. It does not spin. I kept saying it by accident every time I read the first one. But it's a woman that dances told me this. Like, well, she teaches like pole classes. The difference between a static pole and a non-static pole. So like it's just a straight pole, like when firemen go down. That's what a stripper pole is, a static pole. But there's ones that do help you spin, so they don't have to use that inertia. They just like do it, and they, you know. It doesn't
but even
take
if they spin, they'd still be static in their location.
No, the pole's not static. Hi Bears, getting that one, knowing your stripper pole. Oh my
Coming
God,
for that first place spot.
Oh, Zellman is holding on for dear life. 380. 352 for AA Ron Tamrox. This is your final question. It is double the points in half the time. I don't have an echo on my thing. But our winner will... Let's go into your last question. So you only have 10 seconds to answer. And I think this one's a little difficult. And I'm going to tell you before I hit it. If I were going to one of the big 4 sporting events, meaning NBA, MLB, NFL, or NHL, and I was going to watch the team that is represented by their home state's official bird, which team would I be watching? Now I'm going to tell you, in the gift there, you see the New Orleans Pelicans. That is the official state bird of New Orleans in Louisiana. However, it's not an option. Is it? Baltimore Ravens, Baltimore Orioles, Seattle Seahawks, or St. Louis Cardinals? Time's up. No time to think. Only time to answer. 3 saying the Ravens, 1 saying the Orioles, 1 saying the Seahawks, 1 saying the Cardinals. And the official state bird of Maryland is the Oriole.
Ah, that was my second guess.
Well, I mean, like, you see the 2 Baltimore, so you kind of want to go with them. And Edgar Allan Poe, being from Baltimore, I can see the whole Raven. But honestly, I wouldn't even know Oriole was a bird if it wasn't a sport.
Oreos.
It's not a bird you hear about. It sounds like a cookie. That's delicious. Your winner, Salmon, comes out on top. The Richard Harmony getting that one correct, but not enough points to catch up at the end. Oh,
enough to beat High Bears by 1 point.
Oh, Bears. Oh, Tamrox and AA Ron just coming up short like a hobbit at a urinal. But they still played a really good game. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that game. That was fun. I had fun. I always have fun reading my names. Typo. Oh, I didn't see that colorophobia. Yeah. And hopefully you guys enjoyed that game. And if you enjoy more of my games, come check me out And you know where I'm always at City's Team every Wednesday. And you can always see us at Bar Rated Entertainment and at Play Aero Dodge also for all your Aero Dodge updates. I like to say Aero Doge. But yeah, so you will be getting an email soon when Rob gets back around and about, and he will send you out an email to the winner, which is Zalman, which I'm pretty sure you've already won. But we'll figure that out. So we only got a couple of things left to talk to you guys about, but I want to talk about something that I watched over the weekend, actually yesterday, and I had never seen before. I'm very, I like to say, pop culture savvy. I know a lot of things with pop culture. I watch a lot of movies, TVs, all that garbage. And this is something I've never seen. It's just never caught my interest to see it. And then I finally watched it, and I was very, well, you know, let's talk about it. This movie, it's a Disney movie called Hocus Pocus. Came out in 1993.
Heard of it.
And there's currently a sequel now on Disney Plus. I had never watched the original, so before watching the sequel, I figured I'd watch the original Hocus Pocus. And I gotta say, between the makeup, the characters, the music, it's an absolutely terrific movie. Sarah Jessica Parker being like very Sarah Jessica Parker-esque in this movie, if that makes sense. Like not the ditzy part, but just like, you know, kind of like boy crazy and stuff like that. I think they handled this very, very well. I'd never seen this movie. So for a movie, look at that. We can just put it right in the middle. We can still talk about it. So for a movie like this to be like, I mean, from the year I graduated high school, which is like 30 some odd years ago, and like it still holds up to date. Like I was very entertained. I laughed. I was all about, like, I like the name Thackeray Binks. If I get another cat, I probably will name it Thackeray Binks or just Binks. Binksy cat. I like the name Thackeray. But spoiler alert, guy gets changed into a cat named Thackeray Binks. That's it. And there was a lot of actors in it that I had like never recognized. Like a lot of the kid actors, it's hard to recognize because now they're adults. But there were still other people in there. I'm like, I know that guy from, I don't remember, but you have to look him up on IMDb. Then you have to rewind the movie because you're missing parts. But I give this, out of 5 stars, I give this 4 stars. Nice. I think it was very entertaining. I think it's family friendly. I don't want to be a big negative Nancy, but there were some inconsistencies with, like, you know, a witch that died 600 years ago or something, and she's talking about like something modern, like telephone or something like that. Like, I don't know. There was something she said, I was like, wait, how would she know about that to like say that? She's been like, she died like in the 1400s or something like that. But again, it's just a movie, and it's a really, really good, and like just the way everything was done and just the costume designs and everything. Really enjoyed it. Now I'm going to watch the second one, and I'll give you a review on that. That's my review of Hocus. Tune in next week. Hocus Pocus 2 will be on, well, hopefully I'll watch it by then. I don't know. I've been watching a lot of Andor. I'll be watching Andor again because I want to make sure I'm catching stuff. And it's not an action show. It's very political.
Gritty crime, yeah.
Yeah. And it's about sabotage and like and spies, espionage. So I kind of like it because it's like, you know, yeah, and there's a lot of Game of Thrones characters in it too. Shout out to Qyburn.
I haven't caught up on anything. Well, She-Hulk I've been watching, but also I'll throw out a recommendation for a show on HBO. Nathan Fielder, who did Nathan For You on Comedy Central, has a show called The Rehearsal, and it's 6 episodes long, and I watched them all. And he basically, it's exactly my type of humor, but I can understand if you're not into it. It's just very awkward and dry, and he's helping people get through life events by staging these insanely elaborate rehearsals. I highly recommend just watch the first episode, because to tie it to this, the first episode's about bar trivia, or it plays heavily in it. So yeah,
I like that.
Seems worthy to bring up. Yeah.
By the way, I watched some show. I used to watch it like every night. This was probably about 3 years ago. This is the year before the pandemic, actually. And the show was called Trivia, and it was on Amazon, and I believe it's Irish. And it was just this guy that would go to trivia and he meets a girl or whatever. But I would watch it and I was just like, it's dated because like, you know, this guy's like using dial-up to like look up stuff and stuff like that. But so it's kind of weird because you see like the whole atmosphere of like the bar standpoint of them like trying to get people in for like trivia, and this guy was just a total like kind of a geek and no social skills. But he was like really nice, and you kind of like were rooting for him like during the whole show. But that's my review of Hocus Pocus. Next week, hopefully, I'll watch the new episode. I just watched, of course, I'm caught up to Game of Thrones, but I feel I will be very much of a spoiler if I start talking about it, so I won't.
I got a few train rides to Comic-Con coming up, so I'll probably try and catch up then.
That's like about an hour and a half, right? 2 hours?
It's a little over an hour. It's like an hour 15. Really.
Yeah, I figured. Yeah, watch at least an episode.
I'm in New Haven, so I'm close.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you're not all the way up here.
Last year, my show was Squid Games because that just came out. So that's how I watched Squid Games on the train to Comic-Con.
Oh, is that the same time? Yeah, because that was, wow, it's been a year since I went and did that show. I didn't even realize it was September. I missed it already. Yeah, because I watched Squid Games when I was on the plane on the way back. And then I was like in the airport, like just watching, like this is crazy.
Yeah.
Got home, like, yeah, go back and watch.
That was a good way to mess you up right before you go out to an event.
Yeah, right. Yeah, so that pretty much gives you your entire experience for Monday. We just got one thing left to do, and that is Colts Praise of the Week. Explosions, Michael Bay.
If anyone watched last week or participated last week, you already know that this is going to be a horror-themed phrase of the week for all of whatever month it is, October, obviously. So yes, there's going to be a phrase having something to do with either horror movies or Halloween, and what you got to do is take each word by itself, unscramble it, and then put those words in order. And that phrase is going to help you at the live games. We'll show the schedule again after, but you get extra points. And these points are important. So here you go. You got 5 words. Figure out one at a time and then put them in the order. Or, it's a phrase. So if you start figuring out some of them, you can probably figure them out. I believe in you guys.
Is it This Is Halloween? No, it's not that.
No, but maybe next week.
This Halloween. The Great Pumpkin Patch Charlie Brown? No.
Ooh, another good one I could have used.
That's a good. Got
to do 3 more, so yeah.
I watch that one every year.
Oh yeah. So yeah, 200 points at a Hot Fingers game and 5 points at a Bar Rated game. Take advantage. Why don't you?
Yeah, absolutely. I always tell people, and like, I always say at the beginning of before my games even start, when I'm setting up, I tell people, and I'm like, listen, this is a good time to do it. You're just sitting here and like doing nothing, and then like when people are like,
you don't even need audio in the bar. You just
I know that. How come you get all these extra points? Like I told you in the beginning of the game, like 10 points.
You don't listen.
But a lot of people do take it. Like I've had a lot of teams where they didn't even come to play trivia, and then once they get those bonus points, they're like, oh, they feel like they have an advantage. So then they keep playing the rest of the game. And
I want everyone to get them. I want a level playing field.
Yeah, that's exactly what that's why I tell everybody. Like, I don't want it's not a secret. I want you to get the points, and they're not hard to get either. All right, and that ramps everything up. You got anything else?
No. Lucky Taco tomorrow from I'll roll the schedule.
Let's roll.
Lucky Taco, catch me for Mixtape Match, which of course is bingo but with music, and there's cash rewards. So you get a card for $2, and it's winner take all. The more people that play, the bigger the jackpot. So tell your friends, get them in on that.
Yeah.
On Wednesday is the grand return, Eli's, and yeah, it's gonna be the best trivia there for a while. Yeah, in a while. So please come back. And Thursday, as Frankie mentioned, I'll be at New York Comic Con. So someone else will be at Tomato Joe's, but please support them. I'll be back the next week. Also, it's an hour earlier. I forgot to mention that. It was 7:30 game. Now it's 6:30. So yeah, show up a little earlier for Tomato Joe's starting this Thursday. And be nice to whoever the host is. I'm sure they'll be great.
Yeah, and you can see me. By the way, last Monday I was at Plan B in West Hartford. An awesome time. Shout out to my boy Roger, DJ 104. Tomorrow you can see me at the local at Parkville Market, 7:30 game. Wednesday, bar rated trivia doing a Harry Potter theme in Marlboro Tavern at 6 o'clock. 8 o'clock doing my regular Brains and Brews. I said bar rated, but Brains and Brews at City Steam Brewery. And Thursday at Rooster Company. The game starts at 8. Get there early, get some wings, and get your stomach full of polenta and truffle mac and cheese, because their food there is absolutely delicious. And I feel like I eat every time I go there. And like last time I was like, you know what? I'm not going to eat a lot of food. So I got 2 sides. And they had this crispy fried broccoli, which is lightly fried. And I had it with polenta. So good. It's so freaking good. I want polenta now. Maybe I'll make some tonight.
Yeah, I rarely eat when I go out, and I get food.
I'm always eating. I'm definitely eat when I'm going out. But it's usually because like I eat like early lunch, and then I'm like starving when I'm leaving my house. I was like, well, I'll just eat when I get there. I'm trying to put up speakers and eat wings at the same time. It's kind of difficult. And don't forget, we are hiring. It's a really
this job, it's a pretty sweet gig.
You want to put up speakers and eat wings at the same time? You can be one of our lovely, great hosts and have such a great time doing it because it's so much fun. The majority of our hosts used to be players, so you got a little time and you think you want to do it, come try out. It's not hard.
No real experience needed either.
You really don't need experience.
You just gotta want to do it.
Yeah, you just gotta have the want, and you have to be comfortable asking questions of people, because I always ask questions. I'm a question asker, I'm a question writer.
I'll ask the questions here.
I'll ask the questions around here. And it's good to see people like when you like get something, when you stump like most people and you know the answer, you're like, oh, such a good feeling. But yeah, definitely email us at barratedtrivia.com and at Gmail. And if you want to apply, you know someone wants to apply, forward this to them. And that's all we got. So for Colt, I am Barris for Bar Rated Entertainment. Make sure you tip your bartenders and don't pee on each other. And I don't remember what else it is.
Yeah. Watch the rehearsal and give me your book report next week.
Yes.
HBO Max.
And more Game of Thrones too. Oh, and White Lotus if you haven't seen it. Okay, bye.
We're going to have some fun. We're calling it Hot Fingers Trivia now, because you got to answer quickly for more points.
If you played the game here before, which it's nice to see a lot of familiar faces, welcome back. No sheets, no pens for tonight. We are playing a game on our phone. Hot Fingers!
So again, in the National Hockey League, how long does the game go?
All right, question number 24. This is the final question in this round. Give yourself a few minutes to go grab some more brews. Take a rest if you need to.
The process in which an atom's nucleus splits into smaller parts is